Okay, house cleaning out of the way. Please subscribe to the other channels if you can. Please subscribe to this channel. And please consider supporting the channel via channel memberships. I've got a lot, and I do mean a lot of content for the basic tiers, but the higher tiers are also getting more content, so look out for that. So let us get right to it. So for the last couple of weeks, and I mean literally the last 2 weeks, it has been devastating for the Lifeboat and Mr. Scoville, even though Scoville has had a very long criminal history, and the only debate is how many crimes, not if he's a criminal. Still, he managed to eke out a little bit of a fan base, and it was growing and growing thanks to Sean Atwood and Aaron Smith-Levin. Now, I don't know if Sean's worked that well. I'm diving more into it. It's basically really weird, tabloid, trashy conspiracy theory stuff. I'm not joking. That's what it is. I'm like, what the hell? It basically discusses everything. The royals, Illuminati. I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. What Scoville got to do is I don't know. He spent a little time in prison. I guess he now knows how the world leaders and Kissinger, Mao Zedong really ran the world. I don't know. It's really silly and weird. But anyway, that's his contribution there. With Aaron, I know a little bit more that he chimed in on the Danny Masterson case and was very moralistic, saying, "Guys, this is terrible. This is disturbing. Disturbing. The violence, these women, the victims, and Jane Does, and behind the scenes, secretly, he was dating some SPTV women and creating new Jane Does. Although, to be fair, he also created some John Does, stealing their money, taking their money, just putting out some very bad, fraudulent grifting. And again, we now are getting people who will come forward and do police reports. So I want to be tentative and careful. This is YouTube. Can't state things beyond a certain boundary. But nevertheless, if you go to more brave channels like Knife Hoarder or Goot, TCM, they're gonna be more blunt and be like, yeah, he's scummy. Scummy guy. So you'd think after all this, he'd learn his lesson and just basically leave the YouTubes and just never be seen again. It has happened. People will get exposed. There was actually a big thing last year where H Bomber guy went. Wow, he went on a warpath and just decimated entire channels and just showed, yeah, they pretty much just stole everything. They're not who they say they are. There's one guy in particular, he's still sticking around. He's trying to be clever and hide, but he's still kind of around. This weird queer leftist, I would say pseudo leftist, and he was put together a very Scoville grift, attacking white women for not being pro-gay enough and liking serial killers. It was just a complete mess, and he stole all that research too. So it was just a big mess. He did an apology. His name is James, or is it James? Usually these people don't have real names. But anyway, and then he went away, but of course he still is talking smack. So Scoville is not as bad as that. That guy was stealing a ton of money. I mean, a ton of money. People were raising funds for his movies, which never happened. So he's not in the big leagues of grifters, okay? This is not Beast Man, right? He's not Mr. Beast levels of cringe, where Mr. Beast has also been caught not exactly telling the whole truth about what he's up to or where the money goes or how he raised the money. So, it is what it is. Some internet people are straightforward. You may have issues with their content, but it's like, okay, they are what they are. And I'm trying to move the channel more in that direction. Like Cosmonaut, he's very popular. He has 1 million plus subscribers. Again, I don't always agree with Cosmonaut, but his videos are okay, and he doesn't hurt anyone as far as I can see. There you go. So you can be on the internet and not be a complete scumbag. But Mr. Scoville went down the scum path and got caught red-handed by one of his ex-girlfriends who was like tape recording him. And the recording was devastating. It was like minute after minute of minutes of him admitting blatantly that, yes, he's stealing, he's lying, he's fraudulent. He even thinks his own audience is full of idiots. Like, he was just admitting to so many things. Now, granted, the way she did it may have been questionable, right? Privacy is a thing we should respect. Nevertheless, the cat is out of the bag, and she came with a lot of receipts. Now, she's not any better. She's also a grifter and liar, but she really exposed him for the light of day. So you think to yourself, okay, it's over, because his response video was so stupid. It was so bad. Even his own audience was like, yeah, you really didn't answer any questions. So you think, okay, he's going to retire, which officially he did on his channel. Calhoun, one of their cohorts, said, yeah, guys, don't expect Mr. Scoville. He's going to take a long vacation. It's just going to be me on the boat. We're going to recover. I'd appreciate it if we all become an echo chamber again. How much he really knew about this whole grift, we don't really know. He probably did know, but again, to be fair, it's just terrible to be tied to these people. Hopefully he will find a new channel or some other thing to do, because, yeah, being around the Scoville brothers will not turn out well. But guess what, guys? He's back! Yes, I'm not joking. For a few minutes, he stopped to do a little short live because apparently he was complaining about his plane ticket, saying, "Yeah, the airplane they messed me up. I'm going to the East Coast, but I can't get to the East Coast. They're messing with us." So I guess from the airport or someplace, he just gave a little announcement to his fans saying, "Guys, despite what it looks like, I am not DEA dead. I'm still quite alive. So even though on the internet I'm losing, because yeah, Sean Atwood is keeping his distance, and Aaron Smith-Levin put out a video denouncing their former friendship slash collaborations or whatever they did. Yeah, he's like, guys, keep the faith. There are many good things coming. I won the lottery. I will be doing a business trip to the East Coast. I will be becoming the new leader of the new medias. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, there have been speculations for a while that he's tried to do something with Hulu, tried to get a reality show. Apparently, with these ex-Scientology women calling it Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. So yeah, it's just all kinds of nonsense and insanity. Now, if he really did get lucky and get a reality show, I don't know what he thinks that's going to do. I mean, it's not going to stop the exposés. In fact, they're just going to ramp up. I mean, already happening now. I mean, there's this one Scientology woman. I've tried to get to this for a long time. This Minkoff fraud woman who's a Scientologist, and she's on one of these reality shows. She's pretty rich, and she was caught red-handed being a Scientologist. And some people out of curiosity were just like, "Oh, what's the Scientology thing?" Saying, "I don't want to talk about it, guys. No, no, I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish. I don't identify as Scientologist. Yes, I go to the cult. I give them the monies. They give me favors. My whole family's into it. But no, 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 no. I identify as Jewish. Scientology is my religious philosophy. Want to talk about my religious philosophy? Seriously, we can do that. But I'm not here for the hatred and bigotry. Now, I want to be fair to her. The real villain is her father, not her. Like, she's not good either. She's putting out some weirdo, fake, woke, pseudo feminist nonsense and tying it to Scientology. Good luck with that. Like, how the radical feminists and Scientologists get together. Yeah, they do. It's very strange, but they do it. You're like, what? How does that work? But I don't know how it works, but they do it quite often. So she's doing that kind of grift. But her father, let's be serious, is implicated, and this is serious. It's YouTube. Say alleged. Allegedly, he played a role in the murder of Lisa McPherson, one of the worst, biggest scandals of all time with Scientology. One of the most disturbing episodes of how evil the cult is. So I can imagine being a child of that. You're in a lot of trouble. I get it. I mean, it's your family, so you're stuck. But still, maybe leave the cult. Don't promote it, and don't do this moronic. Guys, no, no, I'm Jewish. It's my religious philosophy. But I'm not in the religion of Scientology. Yada, 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 yada. You're just covering up a murder. One of the most heinous murderers in world history. Because Lisa McPherson was a pure innocent and really just got implicated in this spiral of misery and death. And it's just such a sad case. So I can't say Scoville has done anything as bad as that, though it's fairly close. You go through this whole history of violence, fraud, stealing, confidence man. It's just one after the other. It's like that, that meme where it's like screenshots, audio recordings, everything, every freaking thing. We got him. It's like, yeah, okay. But now apparently he's got a big deal happening in the East Coast. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest because I've been on the East Coast for quite a long time. These media companies are not stupid. So I'm guessing they kind of are fully knowingly embracing a monster. But see, these media companies are really clever. What I'm guessing is going to happen, they're going to close this media deal. Maybe they'll get something out of it, but then they're going to backstab him in 2 seconds saying, "Oh my God, we didn't realize. We didn't realize we were promoting a monster. Oh my God, we were going to have to separate ourselves from this monster. We didn't understand what we did." It's all very mapped out. It's all very deliberate. I mean, maybe Scoville thinks he's stupid enough that he can actually con the real conman. Because if he thinks he knows how conning goes, I don't think he understands Hollywood. Hollywood has some of the most professional, ruthless con artists of all time. So if he thinks he's going to get it over on them, good luck with that. They're probably just going to take his money, take his reputation, and destroy him even further. And I'm here for it. So hey, I usually say I don't hate the game. I don't. I respect people's hustle, but this is the rare case where his hustle is just all evil. I don't respect it. I don't like it, and you shouldn't buy it either. Neither his or Minkoff's hustle is worth respecting. It's just worth disrespecting in the most virulent way. So hopefully the deal will not happen. But if it does happen, we're going to mock him and expose him further, and that's what we're going to do.